Fight number 8, and we're heading towards the crescendo, the semi-main and main event of the evening. Are there any Alex Simon fans in the house? The silverback is not too far away. Wherever you're watching, we are live on epicenter.tv, joining us around the world. Fight fans, here we go. Fight number 8 and set for 3 2-minute rounds in the 72-kilo division. Would you please make welcome Jaxon, Navosa.
My jam beat the joint, press play on the track, cause it reach a point with the crowd and the city side and just simmer. Be up in the spot as a nice group, then I shoot gas from the
Welcome back, guys. We're back on board here at Gladiators 8. Powered by who, Sonny Brown? Pain Away. Pain Away. Very nice. Fight number 8, so we're into the main card now. Hope everyone enjoyed a little break there. You're ready for some more fighting. So far, other than the 2 decisions, everything else was a stoppage or submission. So I think that was a fun undercard. I think it was great.
Fun undercard. Great way to start the evening.
Yeah.
Plenty of action.
And here we've got a local Penrith boy fighting a gentleman from up north, actually, from Port Macquarie.
Yeah, Port Macquarie out of Rogue MMA. Jaxon, Baby Blue, Navosa.
Baby Blue, and I thought, you know, does he have blue eyes? He didn't have blue eyes, and we were talking to him, and I said, what? Why the nickname Jaxon? And he said, well, my coach said, what colour do I like? And I said, blue. So he became Baby Blue.
That's how a nickname will stick.
Very nice. I like it.
Simple, effective, descriptive, Baby Blue.
Baby Blue. I think what we're going to find here is Baby Blue is definitely going to prefer to throw some hands. He said to us he definitely favours boxing. He's half Fijian, half Aboriginal. He definitely looks like he's an athletic young gentleman. He looks like he's going to have some fitness behind him. And I'm definitely expecting to see like a boxing style. So it's going to be interesting because I think Mitchell Fear is in that same sort of vein.
Yeah, and not discounting, he does have BJJ competition experience.
Yep.
Training about 3 to 4 years, so expect to see an all-rounded game as well.
So it's a 72-kilo fight, so effectively these gentlemen would be lightweights normally, probably fight at 70 kilos. A lot of these amateurs in this card have kind of met at comfortable weights for both fighters, I think. He steps into the cage and he looks in good shape, looks pretty jacked.
Good shape.
Yeah.
Mitchell Fear, red corner.
Oh, what a song. Sonia Dada, was that who sung this? Sonia Dada? Great song. The crowd is definitely feeling this young man. Got a lot of support.
Just vibing it.
Training out of Wiffo Gym. Wiffo's a local Penrith guy. He's been training martial arts for a very long time. And Mitchell's been with him, I feel like he's been with him the whole time. Mitchell's actually quite a good boxer. Came to do a little bit of boxing, sparred some of my guys at Sydney West Martial Arts, which is based in Penrith, if you're wondering, Sonny. And he came and sparred some of my guys, and very nice, sharp boxing. I think if we see a fight between these two guys boxing, we're going to see some fun stuff here, some big, heavy hands.
And of course, Mitchell bringing a lot of fight experience into the cage.
Yeah. Yeah, very relaxed. I mean, he's had around 10 fights. We don't have his exact record, but he's won some, he's lost some, but that's experience. And it goes a long way. He looks super relaxed stepping into the cage here. So how that plays out here, I'm not too sure. I think we're in for another barn burner. Looks very, very relaxed.
When the bell goes for the first of the scheduled 3 rounds of man in charge, Mr. Mark Christie. What fans, here we go. First up and presenting to you on my left at 30 years of age with 3 fights, 2 losses, 1 win, 2 losses, and tipping the scales at the Pioneer yesterday at 71 kilograms flush for Rogue MMA from Port Macquarie, the northern coast of New South Wales, Kempsey presenting Jaxon Navosa. And so we turn our attention out of the red corner on my right. At 28 years of age with 16 MMA contests in the bank with 10 wins, 6 losses, and tipping the scales at the Pioneer yesterday at 73.3 kilograms, training out of Whiffo Gym for Anthony Whiffen from the Riff, Penrith, Sydney, Australia, Mitchell, Fear, and Cage Fighters to centre ring.
Right, man, whipping over the rules. Protect yourself at all times and follow my instructions. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Head back if you want.
All right, fight 8, we're on. We were a little worried there. We thought that the cage bot wasn't in and we were going to have to lean against the cage stunning. I'm happy that's not the case.
Crisis averted. Here we go, 8th fight. Touch of gloves and we're off.
Lots of fakes and feints here straight away. Kind of tells me both guys are probably relatively experienced strikers. Mitchell just looking to touch him with that right hand. Very open guard.
Big swinging roundhouse there from Mitchell that missed.
And Superman. I think Mitchell's got that you hit me, I want to hit you back type mentality.
Yeah, Jaxon with his hands down low there.
Both guys in the pocket, for all intents and purposes, they're in boxing range and exchanging heavy kicks actually at this stage. I think someone might be getting sat down in this fight, Sonny.
Oof. Big load up there from Jaxon.
Mitchell saw that coming. Nice head movement. So Mitchell's...
Oh, that one got through and maybe got the eye.
Mitchell's bobbing his head off to the right a little here. I wonder if Jackson's going to pick that up and throw a high left kick here.
Oh, big overhand there from Mitchell Fear.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he landed kind of more with the nearly the open hand. Yeah, it looks like he's nearly slapping them.
Yeah, both those shots.
Like he's throwing like an overhand slap, which is very interesting. I wonder if he's got a hurt hand or if he just thinks they hurt more than the padded glove. Very interesting, but that's the sign of a veteran. You know, he's relaxed, choosing what part of the hand he's actually going to hit his opponent with. But it was still a big shot.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, so he's got that
wild roundhouse.
He's got that high left kick in his repertoire. So we'll see here a nice low kick. That was nice.
A good chop there.
That was that low calf kick, and those things are devastating. 2 or 3 of those, and it changes the fight. If he can land another 1 or 2 of those in his first round, that could be what dictates how this fight goes from here.
Yeah, Mitchell was happy with landing those, and he's looked to go back to the well.
I mean, it's a kick that if you miss it, you kick him in the shin. But if you land it, you hit the outside of his calf and he can't move.
Oh, wild exchange going on here to close out the round. Mitchell was looking for that big spin back fist.
Round number 1 for our major sponsors at Pain Away. We're about the pain. The whole pain and nothing but the pain. And Bam Bam is in the house. Bam Bam, Kai Tuivasa is in the house. Try and have a chat with him a little bit later. And can you ever forget
big exchange here by both gentlemen at the end of that round.
Mark Hunter's here with us tonight.
Quite a close fight, actually. The re-announcers calling out. We've got Kai Tuivasa, current UFC heavyweight. And we've also got Mark Hunt in the house, who doesn't need anyone to tell you who Mark Hunt is. Former Pride fighter, former K1, former UFC fighter. About as much experience as any Australian New Zealand fighter there is. Interesting. I think I would favour Mitchell on the judges' scorecards there, but that was a close round. I think he dictated the pace a little more, but there was a lot of back and forwards. I don't think either gentleman should be going in this next round super confident that was theirs. I think they need to keep looking to the fight for the win.
For Pain Away, this is round number 2.
Mark Christie, the referee of this bout. Mitchell Fear landing that low kick again.
Yes. Mitchell looks like he's got his timing on to me. That kick's there all day too. That low kick that he's looking for is there. And it may be affecting the movement of Navosa already. He's moving back out of it, and we'll see what Mitchell throws after that. Yeah. So you see an initiation of the clinch here, and I wonder how much of that was those hard, low leg kicks on the outside.
Yeah, but good framing here from Mitchell to back away.
Yeah. Look, at the moment, Mitchell's looking good. He's looking like the guy with the momentum.
Yeah.
It looks to me like Navosa is fading a little, and Mitchell's getting the cleaner shots. His timing looks good to me. He's circling off well. I think if he goes back to that kick, he doesn't need many more of those, and Navosa's movement's going to be totally gone. Yeah, he's looking for it. I think he needs to set it up, but I think now Jaxon knows that's coming. Nice uppercut there. Mitchell's looking very good here tonight. Looks like he's been drilled well.
Yeah, Jaxon definitely aware of these low kicks coming.
Nice body shot attempt there by Jaxon. I think he'd like to put this back in the clinch. Oh, nice right hand of the body there. Mitchell's putting together combinations. And that's where you see the difference of these guys who are a little more experienced in striking. It's the combinations rather than just the big shots.
Oh, slip there from Mitchell.
It was actually an inside leg kick by Jaxon. As Mitchell went to throw, he chopped him out with a nice kind of kickboxing style.
Great timing.
Yeah, it was very nice. Well, all your opponent's weight's on that leg. So you chop it out and they go down. That was nice. Navosa's an experienced kickboxer. A little bit of swelling, I think, on the right side of the head.
Whoa! He's wobbled, saved by the bell.
Literally saved by the bell. Big, as I said that he had some swelling on the right hand side, a big left hand landed. And I think there's a little more swelling on its way between rounds.
End of round number 2. One of our beautiful fight directors bringing up round number 3. No fight directors at the banding. Tyson Pedro's in the house, and lovely to have you here, champ. And I'm sure that every UFC fan watching your career real close, and I think you're on a UFC fight night in New Zealand real soon. Maybe you might drop past and lay it on me. Tyson Pedro, a good friend of my friend, Fidel. I wonder if Vince is here. If he is, g'day, Vince.
Sonny Jaxon was on his way to being TKO'd at the end of that round. If that wasn't a 2-minute round, how much
When is that show, Tyson?
You've been in there and fought. Is that 1 minute enough for him to recover?
Seconds out.
Look, I don't think it will be. Mitchell was starting to
round number 3.
land a lot of shots. Was starting to surge forward.
Have you had that where you've gone into the in-between rounds and been rattled?
Not into in-between rounds, but
never been hit. Too evasive.
No, I've had some rough rounds, that's for sure.
Look, Navosa seems to be there. He's landing some hard kicks here. He's wanting to fight.
Hey, he's back in the game.
Yeah, he's recovered. Might have just been a flash knockdown. It might have kind of knocked his equilibrium around where he couldn't catch his balance for a moment. I think Mitchell was going to close the show if there was any more time there. So he's got to want to finish this fight. I think Mitchell would love to put this into a TKO here or knockout.
Yeah, Mitchell's looking very confident now, letting those hands go.
See him throwing that right hand to the chest. Is he trying to bring his opponent's hands down and then he's going to come high? It's like smart traps that a good kickboxer will set. He's just landed that low kick again. Throwing a right hand to his chest twice now. Is he going to come over the top with either the right kick or the right hand to the face? Very relaxed in the range. Very relaxed. Nice job. All nice evasive work here. Nice body work there. He doesn't put everything on every shot, Mitchell. You know, he works with the body and then he comes heavy high. I really like what I'm seeing from him. He looks good. He looks like an experienced guy. And Jaxon's a good opponent that's putting up a good fight, but Mitchell's just a little more sharp there in that boxing. Nice head movement. Fantastic. Both guys are exchanging, but I feel like Mitchell's getting the better of these shots. Nice left hook there by Jaxon, but he's still dangerous.
10 seconds, are we going to the cards?
Looking to close out this round. Jaxon looking to finish strong. Mitchell waving him on. That's the end of the match.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice fight. That was a good fight. That went to a decision, but some nice striking by both of those guys. the way I see it, Mitchell wins round 2 clearly, and then takes round 3 with relative ease. You know, a few shots landed by Jaxon, and all credit to him. He came down from Port Macquarie, and it's always harder travelling. You've got to come down, you've got to stay in a hotel the night before, you don't sleep as well. These are all things that make a difference to the fight. Now, I don't think that made a difference to this fight, but you've got to consider that.
Yeah, it all adds up, you know, not knowing where you're going to eat or where you're going to cut weight, those things. So it does take a bit of bravery to come down into enemy territory and accept the challenge, but Jaxon put up a good fight, but I reckon we're looking at Mitchell Fear.
Yeah, so do I. I think it was very nice and beautiful stuff. Good to see him back in there fighting, and I think he looked very clean tonight. I really liked the different ranges he fought at. He fought some nice front low leg kicks. It's be interesting to see whether his foot's banged up. You know, a lot of kicking there, but very nice, and never looked overly bothered by anything. He still doesn't look overly bothered.
Yeah, good head movement, in and out of the pocket, mixing it up with those low kicks.
I mean, that looks like a man to me that needs to go pro.
I think so.
He's got the amateur experience. He's learnt from fights. He's had some wins and losses, and moving to pro and get those longer rounds, and
yeah, I'd like to see that.
Always wise to check. And with that, moves his record along with 16 and now 11 wins with 6 losses from the Riff, Penrith, Sydney, Australia, Mitchell Fear. Thank you, Mark Christie.